about to try to run this kid out there.
Everybody, welcome in to our Buddy and Nienna Ford's Farmers Insurance Player of the Week. This week we have Domonique Thomas from Ohatchee. Also we have Coach Martin sitting in with us. Domonique had an unbelievable game last week. He ended up with 167 yards and 3 touchdowns, and he had 25 carries actually. Actually, I'm joking with you. He had 3 carries, 2 of those went for touchdowns, 1 of those was a long of 75 yards. And a funny story on top of that, Coach took him out, you know, which is what you do when you get up big on somebody. So then, after halftime, he asked was he going to play in the second half. They said, absolutely not, this ain't the NFL. But he decided to let him run a kickback, 1 kickback, and he told Josh, on Average Joe's, he said, I'm going to take that to the house. And we actually have the video of that. And he did take it to the house and score. Josh said he scored. We got the video to prove it, but they called him out of the womb. So, with that being said, pretty outstanding game this man had. Domonique, you had an outstanding game again with 167 yards on only 3 touches, 2 touchdowns with a long of 75. Talk about that game in general. Some of the things you've seen that opened up, or just your performance in general that night.
With stats like that, that just means somebody's blocking good.
That's a good point. Now let's talk about the offense you guys run. Coach Martin's implemented. You guys seem to run a downhill, you know, straight at you power football. How fun is it to be a running back in that type of offense?
It's fun because I said from the last interview, my favorite thing about football is the physicality.
That's right.
Yeah, the physical in this offense.
Now, Coach, I don't know if you've seen the one-on-one we did with him, but I asked this man straight up, if you and him went out in a boat all day, who's going to come back with more fish?
Hopefully he said he is.
I was going to say, he said without a doubt he is. Now, I just want to get your rebuttal.
No, there's no rebuttal. I've lived out there for 5 years and hadn't fished one day. So there's no doubt he's going to come in with more than me. Now I can drive him around. I don't mind being his chauffeur anyway, but yeah, he's going to come back with more than me.
I mean, I thought you'd been out there fishing.
No, I'm not a fisherman.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Not either.
He's just a gamer. He just knew it was going to happen.
He said no, it was competition for him.
Oh, yeah.
So it didn't matter.
Oh, that's what he said.
He was going to win.
He didn't even hesitate.
He was going to win.
So, Coach, having a player like Domonique for your program, what does that mean not only for your team but the town of Ohatchee in general to have such a highly talented kid who's not only a great football player but actually unbelievable in the classroom as well?
Well, he is. He does a great job in the classroom. I mean, he's over a 3.6 student. He's made a 21 on the ACT already, which is phenomenal because, you know, you could go to some places and make good grades, but the reality of it is if you can't back it up with your ACT score, then, you know, they're still not going to let you into college without having the score that you need there. And, you know, he's done what he needs to do on both ends of that. And the reason is because just looking out in the crowd, he's got such a great support group. I mean, his family is tremendous. And, you know, I see a lot of similarities. I think I'm already going to interrupt one of your questions. You asked me a question earlier about, you know, the way when I coached Ed Reed, how was it? Well, you know, Ed came from a large family, had great support group, and I think you see that in a lot of successful athletes. And Domonique and them are similar in a lot of ways like that, in the fact that his support group is phenomenal. And look, the only person better than Ed Reed probably, and they'll tell you, was his dad. And, you know, the only person better than Domonique was his dad. So, you know, so when it came to being the best running back in the family, I got the second best.
I love it.
I see, I got you on that one, didn't I?
So, Dominique, you play some linebacker too. Now, this is a hypothetical question. It's pretty funny. I was thinking of it myself. If we could clone you, do you think you could tackle yourself, or would you get in trouble?
I think about that all the time. Like, I really don't even know.
That's a hypothetical question, but I'm saying, thinking, I know how confident he is as a runner. Is he that confident as a defender?
I am.
You know what I'm saying?
He is confident, but you know what? I've seen him play both sides of the ball, and I'm pretty convinced he couldn't tackle himself.
I probably couldn't in open field, but I met myself in the hole.
Okay, that's a different story.
That's a different story. All right, so what's your favorite thing you love about football?
The brotherhood, competition, and it's just my favorite sport. It's always happened.
What's the toughest thing about football? Something maybe you do it, but you don't love it as much as something else.
Losing my teammates.
Graduate and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
It's hard last year.
Last time we talked, you told us that you're done with basketball. Is that fire burning again to play? Or no?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay. All right.
Kind of missed it.
Give us an embarrassing moment you've had on the field. We always love these answers. It's some of the best answers.
Okay, ninth grade, it was a B-team game. I went to juke the safety and I slipped and it looked like it smoked me up. And the coaches, they still talk about it.
We don't cut him any slack now. I'm just going to be honest. He'll be the first to tell you that you know, and I'm sure he, you know, and I say this, we're like a family. And so, you know, when you're around your children, you know, I guarantee what keeps him grounded is this group out here in the crowd, his family. They keep him grounded. When he thinks he's a little bit too big for his britches, I promise you,
They tune him
his
up.
mom and them put him right back in there. Well, it's the same thing with the coaches. Domonique has a good enough relationship with us that, you know, we treat him like he's one of our sons, and you know, we don't let him get too far away and let him think too much about himself. Because, we try to keep him grounded, and he does a great job of doing that. And he helps us, with the rest of the team. He does the same thing. He actually gets with the rest of the team, and he's just a great leader all around.
Now, Coach, speaking on that, we always found throughout history in interviewing special players like Domonique, when you got a leader and your star player is busting his butt in the weight room, and he's busting his butt on practice field, what does that mean for your team in general?
Well, I mean, you said it. You know, there are people out there that are great athletes that might not have the best work ethic, but they're still really good athletes, and they can succeed. But eventually, I think that work ethic, not having a work ethic, catches up with you. With the work ethic that he's got, I mean, first of all, those guys look at him and they know that he's a good football player, but they know that he has earned everything that he's gotten. Because, I mean, look, everything he has put his body through. If I wish I'd taken before and after pictures as he grew up as a young man, because he went from, you know, a small guy to really kind of a chunky guy. And then he kind of metamorphs and got his body trimmed down and got a small waist and big legs. I mean, you know, he's put in the work. It just didn't happen naturally. He's put in the work, and when those kids see that, they want to follow up and be just like him.
Love it. So now it's time to have some fun with Domonique. I'm going to kick this over to Reggie, and then he's going to kick it back to me for a few things.
All right, Domonique. We got some would you rather. All right. First one, would you rather lose the ability to read or speak?
Read.
Read, okay. All right, would you rather be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early?
2 minutes early.
I'm sure Coach wanted to hear that. All right, would you rather live in a sailboat or an RV for the rest of your life?
RV.
RV, all right. Would you rather be the first to explore a planet or find a cure for cancer?
Find a cure for cancer.
I like it. All right, you're gonna like this one. Would you rather dance to every time you heard music or sing every song you heard?
Sing every song I heard.
Because I think he said he was a singer in our last one-on-one. So yeah, okay, all right.
I like it.
Would you rather live in a cave or a treehouse?
Treehouse.
Treehouse. All right. Would you like to teleport to anywhere in the world or read minds?
Read minds.
Read minds. All right. All right. We've got some rapid fire questions for you here.
Here we go.
All right. Chocolate or vanilla?
What?
Chocolate or vanilla? All right. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
All right. Jordan, Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant?
Kobe.
All right. Xbox or PlayStation? PlayStation. My man. Would you rather go to the beach or mountains? All right. Mustang or Camaro? All right. Fruits or vegetables? All right. I'm gonna kick it back to my man Bo.
All right. We're gonna have one final question, then we're gonna give you a few things, and then we're gonna shut it down. Finally, Domonique, I want you to tell Coach, your family, your support team, the people of Ohatchee, and the fan of Ohatchee, what it means to play for them and how special it's meant for you.
It means everything. It's very special to me because I've always lived here. This is where I grew up. Playing for this town. It's amazing. All the support.
All right. Before you get out of here, we got something special for you from Buddy and Nienna. We call it the swag bag. We have a shirt, a hat, a cooling towel, and what else we got in here?
Insulated
Insulated bottles, like a water bottle.
some body armors,
That's right. Some drinks.
friends.
We also have a shirt from Average Joe's and Dr. Sparks. Domonique Thomas, Player of the Week, everybody.